Hi there, I'm Matthew T. Hall, the Editorial and Opinion Director at the San Diego Union Tribune and past National President for the Society of Professional Journalists. And I'm here to tell you a little bit about how to tell real news from fake news and some ways that you can be a responsible citizen journalist as you're reading and sharing news stories. I got 11 tips for you, so feel free to jot these down and maybe share them with friends and family as you learn a little bit about this. We're all in this together. We all need to be better news consumers, more responsible news consumers, and push back against disinformation and misinformation. So here are 11 ways for you to do that. 1, read beyond the headline. What does the entire story say? Headlines in the modern age are designed to get you to click through. So make sure as you're reading the story that the headline doesn't oversell it, doesn't overhype it, isn't overly sensational, but it is a fair reflection of the story. Because a lot of times when you're sharing these on social media, the headline is what people will see and digest first. Check the date. Number 2, check the date of a story. Stories are so complicated these days, and some of them, healthcare or immigration, people's views have changed. And so it's easy to get the incorrect information out there by just resurfacing an old story, sometimes maliciously, sometimes intentionally so. So just make sure that what you're reading is the most recent, most up-to-date story. 3, consider the source. Look at the website, see if it has a mission statement, see if it has contact information, inspect the URL of the site to ensure its legitimacy. It's very easy, for example, to have a URL that says cbs.com.co, which is a fake CBS site in Colombia. So make sure that the URL is accurate and the website is legitimate. 4, check the author. You can easily do a quick search on the web, on Twitter, or on the website that you're looking at to see if the reporter is legit. Fake news sites don't have author bios. Real news sites will, and they'll let you know where the author went to school, maybe some awards that they've done, the beats that they cover. Super important. 5, ask yourself if it's meant as a joke. Satire is great. It also can confuse people who aren't kind of hip to the fact that it is satire. And so if you're sharing it, make a note, nod to it when you're doing so. 6, look for supporting sources. Legitimate news sites will have hyperlinks to other stories that they're referencing to corroborate their reporting. They'll have links to videos. They'll have links to documents. If they're covering something that is germane to that issue, it should also be there, and that will give you greater certainty that you're looking at a real news story and a real news site. 7, see if the website annotates corrections and updates for its stories. In breaking news, information is notoriously inaccurate. Even authorities can get it wrong, and oftentimes they do. So make sure that you see as the story evolves and changes on the website that there are notations to when it changed and how it changed. The best news sites will make a note of that. 8, see if other news outlets are covering this. If a story seems too good to be true and it's only on one website, maybe that website has a scoop and an exclusive, or maybe you are falling prey to something that isn't accurate. So if it's a big story, other outlets will eventually cover it. 9, check your biases, check your blind spots. This is important. Don't just think that because a story comports with your worldview, it's true. We're in a divided country right now, and there are people with other viewpoints that we need to listen to and take into consideration, and check your own biases and blind spots. Really, really important. 10, consult experts. If you don't know, you don't know. Someone else may. So check out a fact-checking website, ask a friend, a family member, a librarian. It's a perfect way. Librarians, this is one of the things that they're here for. They can help you figure out if something is true or not. And last but not least, number 11, distinguish between an objective news report and opinion. Opinion pieces are editorials, columns, commentaries, letters to the editor, reviews. They have a point of view, and they're supposed to. News and analysis is reported objectively, reflecting on all sides of an issue. And so that is a very important distinction to draw. There you have it, 11 ways to be a responsible citizen journalist. Thanks for watching this video. And again, share it with friends and family. More people who know these tips, who are sharing information like this, the better. Thanks.